Hi, welcome to our channel, Yashville. Uh, Today I'm just doing a review for the new The Flash 2023 movie. We just got back from a 10:20 showing, 10:20 p.m. showing. So it's 1:48 a.m. right now. Um, The Flash was pretty good, pretty good. It's not the best movie I've ever seen. Um, I think his biggest problem is the CGI. I think the CGI is really rough. Really rough. I was listening to reviewers online talking about it. Drinking some Monster. I gotta wake up. But people were saying that the CGI was really bad, and I was like, if this, I don't really mind CGI as long as it's a good story. And I have to say, this movie has a really good story. Um, it's not as best as the comic book Flashpoint Paradox, in my opinion, but it's a really good story for what it was. And I mean, it's better, in my opinion, than Across the Spider-Verse. That movie, I know I got a lot of views for that, a lot of likes, so I know a lot of people resonated. That video resonated with a lot of people. But yeah, I truly think the Flash is a better motion picture than Across the Spider-Verse. I think is worth more of your money. I'm willing to see the Flash again. I'm gonna go see it in 4DX. Um, I thought the acting was really good. It's not like any award-winning acting, I don't think, but it was good. The majority of the DCU projects that came out. The pacing was, it was decent. It was decent pace. Kind of slightly dragged at parts. But I felt like the pacing was like I liked how it just the editing kind of was quick and moved the story along. Um, how was Ezra Miller? Ezra Miller was the one who was really holding the movie together, in my opinion. I think he was more interesting than even Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. I think he was the most interesting actor there. I think he really holds. I think I see why they wanted to keep him because I think if he wasn't in it, the movie would. And that's the thing. Before the controversy with him behind the scenes, I was always a fan of his. I liked him since The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That was the first time I ever saw him in a movie, and I thought he was really good in that movie. I still think he's a great actor, especially after watching this, how he could play two different. He's literally playing two different personalities right next to each other. It's almost showing how good of an actor he is, and it's believable. Like literally, his hyper personality it seems totally different than his serious personality. You know, um, uh, the cinematography was decent. It's nothing. There's a good camera shots. Sometimes there was good concepts. I can't really say cinematography because a lot of it was CGI, and CGI, it's literally one of the worst looking CGI. It's just at first I kind of dealt with it, but after a while I was like, dude, the CGI is so out of time, is out of date. It's like something you'll see back in like fucking 2002. Like old like superhero movies and stuff. Like this is like very outdated CGI. But at times the CGI looks okay. Like CGI looks okay. Even in there's parts where there's practical effects. Um, and I think like even the fight scene with uh Michael Keaton's Batman was pretty good. Um, I thought it must have definitely been a stunt person. No way you're gonna have Michael Keaton doing that ever. But I thought it was really fucking awesome. You know, I thought that fight scene was good. I think we should have had more of that. You know, practical effects. I think we could have used a little bit more of Ben Affleck in it. You know, uh, um, I don't know. I think that the one, the Supergirl actress, um, I think I just personally find her really attractive and beautiful, and I think she has a unique look. But I could see why people would not find her performance that interesting. I particularly did not find it. I think it's more of just the writing for her character was not really compelling. Um, and there's a part in the movie. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but well, I'm just gonna give you spoilers. I'm gonna give you a quick number. I'm just gonna get into spoilers. I'll give you this not the rating now. I give it a good 8 out of 10. I think it's a solid film. This is definitely way more better than Across the Spider-Verse. It's definitely a rewatchable movie. It's a 2 hour and 30 minute movie, I believe, and I'm willing to go see it again. And yeah, I highly recommend you go see it. About to do spoilers right now. One, two, three. Um, yeah, when it's revealed that Kal-El was killed by Zod. It's a pretty dark moment, and it got to me, and I thought that was really interesting. Like, I thought it was really dramatic, you know, a moment that could have been played off, you know, and I think it's just undercut by this music that came in that's like rock music, and it just kind of deflates the tension, and you know, I think that you know, that's probably just one occurrence of that kind of happening, but it really affects the Supergirl character, her character, because it kind of deflates her. I do want to see the actress play Supergirl again. I don't know if she's going to anymore. I don't know if it's like, you know, I don't know how it's gonna play. Because at the end we get George Clooney, so it's definitely gonna be a part two, Flash 2, with George Clooney. And I mean, I want to see George Clooney as Batman. You know, if it's better, and, you know, give him probably like a redemption to play the character. You know, I thought that Michael Keaton was good. Um, you know, he had good energy. Good, he did a good job. Um, yeah, I just think that it's just I don't know. I think that it's a little lackluster. I think that's probably why I would take another point. That's why it's 2 points. I think one major point is for the graphics. The graphics are not that good at all. Like this, there's so much bad CGI, and this is ridiculous. And it's just really upsetting because it's like, dude, this got delayed so many times. How is this even possible? It's ridiculous. There's that many. There's that many. Sorry. There's that many CGI like like outdated looking CGI. That much outdated CGI in a movie, and that's one point. And then a whole point it could be taken off from. I just think that it's a little lackluster. It's like I don't know. I think the story is lackluster a little bit. It's kind of it's not as serious. It's a good. It's good. It's a good story. It's a good story. Has good concepts. You know, there's good high points in it too. Like I like the part where you're in, there. He's in the multiverse and he's seeing like the different dimensions, like the little orbs of different dimensions, and you see like the black and white Superman. You know, you're seeing the I forget the actor's name that plays he played Superman in the what's his name? I forgot his name. He played Superman like in the '60s and stuff. He played the '60s '70s movie Superman. Um, and you know it was all CGI, and they had Nicolas Cage in there as Superman, the CGI. But you know, I think it would have been cool to get him, but I don't know. They're probably like, yeah, we can't really do that. You know, But it's really cool to actually see Nicolas Cage as Superman. Hearing about the concepts of how they would wanted to make that movie and stuff. Um, yeah, there's just like I mean, I think they could have shown more. Like they showed Adam West's Batman. That's really cool. I think they could have shown like Robert Pattinson's Batman, Christian Bale's Batman. I mean, it's all CGI, so I don't know why they couldn't. It's like they could have just done that. But there's some cool moments in there. There's really cool moments. You know, I think we could have done without the two Barry's two friends, like the blonde and that one guy. That shit was just annoying. That was in the beginning of the movie, and I was already like, oh no, we're not gonna do the cringe, silly characters. But it's almost like the movie was meta enough to be like literally push those characters, have Barry push those characters out of the movie. He literally, like, okay, bye, and they literally leave the movie. I'm like, yeah, thank you, because I was really worried that we're gonna have to see them like nonstop, and I don't know if I could bear to deal with that. I was like, please get those characters out of here. We don't need these obnoxious characters. They show up again, and and then there's some other guy when he's meeting his alternate self, and he's going to his like their apartment, and then it's like he's like he's there's this one dude, he's like laying on the couch, and the dude's like spreading his legs open and stuff, and it's like he's like this hairy dude, and it's like ew, dude. It's like, all right, calm down. Whoever, why is this in there? Is this kind of grotesque for a kids movie too? Is this PG-13? Like, it's kind of like really like calm. Let's just calm down. It's just I don't know. That shit was just kind of get on my nerves. It's like it's just showing Barry running around like he's having his suit burn off and he's like naked sitting there. It's like, okay, even how the suit looks is like the suit is like riding up his butt and stuff, so you can see like the whole outline of his ass. It looks kind of silly. It doesn't like it should be. You shouldn't. The suit should not be riding up his ass like that, like wedged up his ass. It just looks silly. In my opinion, I think it could have been a little bit better. I just don't. I don't like how the suit looks. So it kind of looks silly sometimes. That's another thing that kind of got on nerves. The flat suit. Pretty much the best parts for me, the parts that I was really getting into, was probably just Ezra Miller playing Flash or Barry Allen. Just when he's just playing Barry Allen, maybe not in the suit. And when Batman is like doing shit, like in the suit. Like those are like really cool parts of the movie. There's good jokes. I mean, there's like jokes that actually are funny. Like I laughed at a majority of the jokes in here. I watched this with a small crowd at night, so it's not as rowdy. I'm always loud. I'm not loud, but I'm always vocal. Like even when I'm by myself, I'm vocal. Um, I just like you know get into the movie when I watch it because I work a lot. Um, I'm gonna try to do these videos more often. It's just that my life is very busy, and there's just not a lot of good cinema and I was really got into reviewing films at a time where I thought we were gonna get a lot of good movies. It just feels like there's like a drought of good movies. Like, you know, I mean, I went into this with low expectations. Like, I kind of didn't even want to see it, at first because it kind of the trailers just didn't seem that good to me. And Ezra Miller just seems like he's being enabled to do what he wants to do because of his, pronoun. And I just don't believe that. I think people should be held accountable no matter who they are. Like, I think he did a great job in this movie. I think he was good in it, But that doesn't excuse what he's doing outside of the movie though. It's like, let's just be mature about this. Like let's be realistic. But I don't know. I think that maybe we could get a different actor. I would like to see this director direct another superhero movie. I think he did a great job. But yeah. It's an 8 out of 10. I'm willing. I'm probably gonna go see it again. Next Friday. Um, I just became a team lead at, well, not became, I'm a backup team lead, and I'm not getting paid for it, but hopefully I do get paid for it. I'm gonna try to make videos more often to kind of document. These are like journals for me. You know, I'm gonna try to have a routine to do one every day. Today's Monday, um, June 19th, to 2:03 a.m. Um, I really appreciated you guys watching my video. Um, I like to make a goal, just, you know, 1,000 subscribers. Um, it's not no by the end of year thing. Just I want to make a goal to get there eventually. Just to have 1,000 subscribers, and then my next goal will be 10,000 subscribers, and then after that, will be 100,000 subscribers, and it'll be 500,000 subscribers. So, uh, I just want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So, if you really enjoy my work here, my content, if you're a fan of what I do, um, please subscribe. It's more helpful than a like. And you'll be aware of any other videos I make. I understand if things I make don't really appeal to you and you want to unsubscribe. I completely understand. But yeah, I really appreciate if you do subscribe and like the video and share it with your friends. But this is me signing out. Movie's an 8 out of 10. Pretty good film. Peace.